How's it going, everybody? My name is Joe, and I'm going to be reacting to House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 3. And before we continue, please subscribe to the channel and like the video.
Well enough for killing Blackwoods.
Put the boundary stones back. This is our land.
It's Brackenland.
And that smile
What did you
upside
say?
down.
Your uncle declared for Aegon, did he? Just as you are no true knight.
Oh. Oh. Jeez. Kind of sucks we didn't see the battle, but
He sullies the grave of his brother.
Hotter blood has prevailed, I think.
That is easy enough. They usurped my throne.
Or was it when the child was beheaded? There may be another way. Alicent Hightower. She knows war is coming. There is no war so hateful between kin.
She sent a raven.
As you permitted the murder of a little boy in his bed.
Her son sits my throne.
All well, Lord Hand.
Good morrow, your grace. My lords, you've appointed new knights.
To replace those we lost.
He failed
How do
because
they
his
know
scheme was rash.
already?
Perhaps.
House Bracken took it upon themselves to attack the Blackwoods.
But it's no true war.
Call it what you will. I call it war.
We send a raven to Lord Tully. And your brother Darren's dragon nears fighting age.
This council must rediscover the discipline it lately had if it's to be of any use.
Time to raise the numbers to challenge the Rivermen. So like to be destroyed by the first stronghold you meet.
And you'll take Aemond and Vhagar.
To defend the city.
To war, then. I'll come too, with Sunford.
A brave thought. We cannot risk your loss.
I'm as fearsome as any of them.
Let me take a drink after you said
I was not believed at first. What is the life of a queen worth?
What price would you set?
A place at your court.
One turn for another, then.
That is worth more than gold to you now. I would punish the High Towers for what they have done. I know the struggles of the small folk.
I hope you do not confuse mercy with pliancy.
Are they always like this? Maybe he's lonely.
She has pledged an army in return for a dragon.
And Stormcloud.
I want you to go with them. It is safer than anywhere in Westeros. It breaks my heart to send my boys away. I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot. I
And
need
me.
Bailey here.
There's
Because she
mine.
has a dragon.
Make this sacrifice willingly.
Batman's gonna come out. There's the armor. It was so dark. I couldn't really see the bear. Only one guard? Okay.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Apparently so. Pledge fealty to Rhaenyra of House Targaryen. That venison is well aged.
I've survived many a battle. I do not mean to be felled by poison peas.
If you've not yet surmised, you are welcome here. Larys Clubfoot is no lord of mine, perished by fire. It was the first fire here since Balerion ended the line of Harren the Black. Your Grace, what then brings you to our corner of the Riverlands?
Precisely why we must bring it into a state of repair.
You know that a substantial number of those swords have now declared
Generations over generations.
sin begets sin. Begets sin. His grip on his bannerman is weak.
Perhaps the presence of the crown, the dragon. We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
Your host is mustered and ready to march.
May I present my brother, Sir Gawain Hightower?
And by a man from such modest beginnings.
Sir Gawain has volunteered to accompany you into battle.
No one is more delighted than I.
May the Seven guide you.
And request that she grant her favor.
The rat catcher. And the cinematography has been so good.
Then we must seize the hour and act before our enemy does.
There has been no word from Prince Daemon.
Dragons. Send them all out.
Fear of it is in itself a weapon. Secure victory with armies, not with dragons alone.
You have never been so exposed. It would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason.
Rhaenyra's counsel is wayward. She has a hard task. There's broth too, I made sure of it. It would displease neither Rhaenyra nor the gods.
The girl knows nothing of ships, nor even of dragon.
We are at war, Corlys.
That I am a good sailor.
I cannot spare a fighting dragon. but I send what I can. Persuade her of the urgency of our need.
Far away from any danger, with only babes to nursemaid.
I meant no insult. We each do what we can.
These eggs are even more fragile.
Very important job.
Your Grace.
Sucks to be away from your family and just feeling obligated to want to help out here, but
I feel sad about Jaehaerys. That horrid procession where the small folk all stared at me. Surely they lose their babes more than highborn ladies.
You have as much claim to grief as anyone, but my concern has been more for you and what you have endured.
I said that I forgive you.
There are rumors that the king readies himself to fly to war.
So I shall wear his armor to war.
There are diverse rumors whispered in the streets of your city, persuaded to fly to war with Sir Criston.
Tend to them, then. He had no use for a master of whisperers. I find myself wanting for one.
You honor me, Your Grace.
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day. You could come out with us, my king.
No, don't tell me you're going. You get your hand at yourself.
A wet whistle works wonders. Who was your grandsire?
They call him the Conciliator.
King Jaehaerys. You are saying you're a Targaryen?
I'm the son of Balon the Brave. Uncle to the one true queen. Men would take my head for it.
Do not look very much like King Viserys.
Prince Jaehaerys Velaryon.
All hail the king!
All hail the king! Drink the wine, boy.
Come on, then!
I know, just the teaser for you, my boy.
oh, Aemon.
Aemon the Fierce! Woo, woo! She's now very much occupied.
Era. Great.
Our company is camped back yonder. We march to make the first strike in the name of His Grace.
We will rendezvous with your army at first light.
We're exposed.
What?
What is their orders? Is attack? The brothers are about to die out. So lucky. He's crying. So much crit.
A good showing, Sir Criston. Must move under the trees and by cover of dark starting tonight.
Perhaps a scout party for a greater army.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
Time for action is surely now. Loose the dragons, root Cole out, and burn him.
Pressure. What to do, what to do.
And we'll consider them.
This place.
Always coming and going, aren't you?
Jeez. That's cool that they brought her back.
You will die in this place.
Not weird at all. That'd be really funny if they only brought back Millie.
If war can be averted, it is my duty to avert it.
You can have a message brought to her.
Face to face.
Oh, risk.
She goes nowhere without many eyes watching her. It is fraught.
Speak it.
Daemon made the journey unhindered.
Or do I scale the wall and enter at her window?
Or you may yet find her alone.
There you go. Perfect timing. That's good that they've been planning these for...
No.
What? If I could cry out.
Then not before I killed you. We watched the tourney together, you and I. That men trained up for battle are eager to fight. You do not have that desire within you. Rhaenys has counseled me.
So you've come to surrender then?
My dragons are restless. They smell battle.
There are no terms now.
The trespass was not mine. I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son and usurping my rightful inheritance.
Your father changed his mind.
I saw the king that night, and yet you will maintain that his mind was changed. My father loved me, Alicent.
I swear this to you, on the memory of my mother. Do you think me capable of such naked deceit?
What did he say at the end? Did he speak my name?
He was weary.
Very hard.
But he spoke Aegon's name.
The prince that was promised. Did he? Spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire. It's a story he once told.
The Conqueror.
Damn.
There's been a mistake.
There's been no mistake.
A terrible war is looming.
My father has gone from court. You know what Aemond is?
Gave it a try. Gonna blow the candles and go black. Alrighty, that was episode 3 of House of the Dragons. And yeah, that was a pretty plot moving episode here. We didn't get like much of the crazy dialogue scenes as we got in the last episode. But here, yeah, definitely the plot moving, starting with Daemon going over to Harrenhal and reclaiming it to take over the land and wants it restored in order to store his army. And it looks like he is successful, but he's getting haunted by his actions. And it was cool seeing Millie Alcock again, the actress previously for Rhaenyra. And yeah, pretty funny that it was only for what, like 5 seconds or so. But yeah, he looks pretty haunted right now. So I am very curious to see where that's going to lead and if that's going to cause Daemon to spiral or become even worse than how he is now. Then we have the whole King's Landing, like Aegon here, Aegon wanting to disobey the council and to go out to war and go with Cole, but he was talked down by Larys. And then it just led to him kind of having a party out with his Kingsguard. And from there, I would say the main part, learning about this guy that's apparently a bastard son and brother of Viserys and Daemon, which I don't know if I'm supposed to take that at face value. Like, is that legit or not? I don't know. But my assumption is not, if we just kind of went away from that and just followed or Aegon to the brothel there to where we saw Aemon and we just saw a lot of nastiness over there. But yeah, we also had Cole obviously going on his march, bringing Alicent's brother, who I think that's the first time we got introduced to him. And it almost led to their death after Alicent's brother wanted to go to an inn. And yeah, getting chased by Baela's dragon. And then through that kind of connects back to Dragonstone and Baela warning the court there and just kind of putting a lot of pressure on Rhaenyra, just hearing a lot from her council that she needs to act, needs to go to war, needs to lead to violence. But Rhaenyra was like, let me get one more chance to go talk to Alicent, which thanks to Mysaria, was able to sneak back to the Red Keep, well, King's Landing, and talk with Alicent. And that's where they both get the realization about the final words of Viserys about Aegon, which Alicent misinterpreted, thinking he was talking about his son, but nope, he was talking about the Song of Ice and Fire, as we saw earlier in that episode when he was talking to Rhaenyra about it. And yeah, Rhaenyra's like, yep, there's a misunderstanding. He was talking to me. And yeah, that misunderstanding really sucks. Because yeah, that kind of drove them apart there. And Alicent's like, nope. No, there's nothing changed here. Everyone around me has taken control. They're older. My father is gone. I have no power anymore, basically. So yeah, that was a pretty interesting episode. Plot moved forward quite a bit. And I am very curious to see when we're going to see our big battle. It's going to be, what, the stereotypical episode 7, right? That generally what has been, or episode 9, I guess, whatever the penultimate episode before the finale is usually the war episode. So yeah, it kind of sucked that we didn't see the initial one, but it makes sense. It wasn't the big battle that included the Aegon's people or Rhaenyra's. Yeah, with that said, if you have any questions or theories, please leave in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the reaction, please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.